We used to talk until the morning found us, two beating hearts that never felt alone. But somewhere in the quiet of the distance, we lost a place our loved ones called a home. Your voice became a whisper in the doorway, your eyes stopped reaching out the way they did. I held your hand but felt the cold between us, a truth we tried to hide but never hid. And even when you stayed, your heart was walking out before your feet. I knew the end was near, but holding on was something bittersweet. 'Cause love will tear us apart when all the pieces drift too far to start. We try to keep the flame, but even fire's dim inside the dark. Even if tomorrow brings a softer numbness to the broken parts, the scars will still remain. Love will tear us apart. Your laughter used to shine like golden sunlight, now it's a shadow fading through the rain. I trace the places where you left your warmth and find the echo of a different pain. Your sweater still remembers how you held me, but fabric can't revive a dying spark. I close my eyes to feel your heartbeat near me, but even dreams can't fight the growing dark. You didn't say goodbye, but silence told a story in your chest, the truth we couldn't change, no matter how we tried or how we pressed. 'Cause love will tear us apart when all the pieces drift too far to start. We try to keep the flame, but even fire's dim inside the dark. Even if tomorrow brings a softer numbness to the broken parts, the scars will still remain. Love will tear us apart. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of staying close. Maybe losing you was written in the cracks that hurt the most. But even as you go, your echo lingers deep inside my heart, a truth I can't outrun. Love will tear us apart. 'Cause love will tear us apart, a fragile truth that broke our fragile hearts. I tried to hold on tight, but you were drifting further from the start. Even when the years move on and soften all the tears, we can't restart. I'll always feel the night love tore us Let the darkness fall on everything we built but fell apart. Still whisper in your name. Love will tear us apart. You stood there with your hands behind your heartbeat, as if you feared that I might hear it fade. Your eyes were drifting somewhere past the moment, into a world where I can never stay. Your voice was calm but underneath it trembling, a quiet truth you struggled to contain, the kind of hurt that doesn't shout or shatter, but falls like gentle thunder in the rain. And though you try to smile, I I felt the distance growing in your tone, the truth you couldn't speak, that you were walking on your own. I loved you more than I should, more than any broken heart ever could. I held your shadow close long after you had slipped from where I stood. Even when you walked away, I stayed behind in all the ways you would. 'Cause loving you was more than I ever should. Your sweater still remembers how you held me, a fading warmth sewn deep into the threads. I press it to my chest to feel you nearer, but memories don't lie within what's shared. Your laughter echoes faintly in the corners, a ghost that lingers softly in my mind. I try to breathe without the weight you left here, but even air can break when love's confined. You didn't say goodbye, but silence carried everything you meant. A slow unwind of us, a world collapsing without consent. I loved you more than I should, more than any broken heart ever could. I held your shadow close long after you had slipped from where I stood. Even when you walked away, I stayed behind in all the ways you would. 'Cause loving you was more than I ever should. Maybe loving you was something caused before we understood. Maybe losing you was written in the lines we never could. But even as you fade, your echo stays inside this quiet wood, a truth I can't outrun. I loved you more than I should, a fragile truth I redo if I could. I reach for what we lost, but every steps further from the good. Even when the years move on and heal the parts I never thought they would, a part of me remains. I loved you more than I should, so let the silence fall where all the broken promises once stood, still whispering your name. More than I ever should. Left your sweater folded on the bedside. Your scent still lingers where the fabric falls, a quiet sign of everything that faded, a memory tucked inside familiar walls. The words you didn't say still echo softly, fill the spaces where you used to stand. I try to breathe, but breathing only hurts now, when all I feel is slipping from my hands. And though you didn't turn, I felt the weight of everything you stopped. You walked away untouched, but I'm still holding what you drop. I'm still holding what you dropped. Every broken piece of love we fought, you left them on the floor like they were something time could just forgot. Even when the morning comes and tells me life is better when it stopped, my heart won't let it go. I'm still holding what you dropped. Your laughter lingers faintly in the doorway, a ghost that follows every step I take. I try to sweep the memories into darkness, but even shadows bend beneath the ache. Your promises still hang like faded postcards, a story written when our hearts were young. I read them slow, pretending they feel truthful, but even ink can't save what love's undone. Oh, you didn't say goodbye, but silence was the truth you never swallowed. You walked out lighter than while I kept holding what you dropped. I'm still holding what you dropped. Every broken piece of love we fought, you left them on the floor like they were something time could just forget. Even when the morning comes and tells me life is better when it stopped, my heart won't let it go. I'm still holding what you dropped. Maybe I should let it fall, let the pieces scatter where they may. But every shot of you still cuts me in a strangely gentle way. And even if I mend, the cracks remain in everything I caught, the truth I carry still. I'm still holding what you dropped. I'm still holding what you dropped, a fragile weight you never meant to spark. I try to set it down, but losing you is something I cannot. Even when the years move on and soften all the wounds you're leaving rot, I'll always feel the pull, still holding what you dropped. So let the daylight fall on all the fragile memories time forgot, still trembling in my hands. I'm still holding what you dropped. I woke to find your shadow on the pillow, a fading warmth that used to feel like home. The quiet in the room felt so familiar, the kind that tells me I'm now sleeping alone. Your footsteps linger somewhere in the doorway, a ghost of comfort slipping into gray. I reach for you the way I used to blindly, but emptiness is all my hands can take. And though you're far from here, you're leaving left a mark I can't outrun. I tell myself I'm fine, but healing doesn't happen when it's done. Goodbye still hurts today, the same as when you turned and walked away. I try to find a smile, but every memory gets in the way. Even when the morning comes and paints the sky in gentle shades of gray, I still can't Goodbye still hurts today. Goodbye still hurts today. Your sweater on the chair still holds your shape, a fragile trace of who you used to be. I press it to my chest and feel the breaking, a truth that keeps on pulling out of me. Your laughter hums in corners like a memory, a fading echo of a better night. I try to chase the warmth it used to give me, but all that's left is shadows in the light. You didn't say the words, but silence has a way of telling more. I felt it in your breath the moment love was slipping from the floor. Goodbye still hurts today, the same as when you turned and walked away. I try to find a smile, but every memory gets in the way. Even when the morning comes and paints the sky in gentle shades of gray, I still can't breathe it in. Goodbye still hurts today. Goodbye still hurts today. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was written in the corners of that night. But even as I heal, your echo's carved in everything I say, a whisper in the dark. Goodbye still hurts today. Goodbye still hurts today, a quiet wound I carry every day. I thought the time would numb, but every hour keeps you on display. Even when the years move on and soften all the edges of the fray, I'll always feel the ache. Goodbye still hurts today. So let the silence fall and take the words I never got to say. Still learning how to live. Goodbye still hurts today. Goodbye still hurts today. You stood there with a softness in your breathing, a trembling truth you tried to hide away. Your eyes avoided mine like they were breaking, afraid that meeting them would make you stay. The room felt colder than the quiet evening. Your shadow shook against the window frame. I felt the moment slipping through your fingers, the weight behind the last time you said my name. And though you whispered low, your voice was barely holding on to life. I heard the goodbye there, wrapped inside your trembling goodnight. The last time you said my name, it sounded like a memory, half a flame, a fading warmth, a cracking heart, a piece of us that couldn't stay the same. Even if the years bring peace and teach me how to loosen all this blame, I'll always feel the break the last time you said my name. Your sweater slipped from off your tired shoulders, a quiet sign your heart was walking first. try to smile, but smiles don't hold forever. Not when the truth is aching to be heard. Your fingers brush the doorknob like surrender, a gentle bow to endings unproclaimed. And though you didn't turn to see me falling, you felt it too inside the way you spoke my name. You didn't shed a tear, but silence does its crying on its own. And in that final breath, I knew you'd already let me go. The last time you said my name, it sounded like a memory, half a flame, a fading warmth, a cracking heart, a piece of us that couldn't stay the same. Even if the years bring peace and teach me how to loosen all this blame, I'll always feel the break the last time you said my name. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was whispered in the shadows of that night. But even as I heal, your echo lives in places grief can't tame, a ghost that softly speaks the last time you said my name. The last time you said my name, a quiet and disguised beneath the same. I reach across the past, but every step just folds into your flame. Even when the dawn moves on and paints the world in colors free of pain, I'll always hear the sound the last time you said my name. Pieces of our story hang, still echoing inside. The last time you said my name. You stood there in the doorway, barely breathing, afraid to let the truth escape your lips. Your fingers shook like they were holding lightning, a quiet storm you couldn't quite resist. I felt the moment shift before you said it, a trembling silence colder than the rain. Your eyes were filled with sorrow you weren't choosing, but still you spoke the ending all the same. And even as you tried to soften all damage in your tone, I heard the breaking start, a sound my chest would carry on its own. Those were the words that broke me, a fragile truth that shattered what we'd be. You whispered it so soft, but every syllable cut deep into me. Even when tomorrow comes and tries to stitch the pieces carefully, I'll still replay the sound, the words that broke me. Your sweater brushed the frame as you stepped backward, a fading shape retreating into light. I reached for you but felt the world grow distant. as if the room itself gave up the fight. Ooh, your voice kept trembling like a fragile promise, a vow you made but never meant to keep. You said you needed time, but time was leaving, and I was left alone with what you speak. I knew before you said, but knowing doesn't soften where it lands. You tore the future down with truths too heavy for my empty hands. Those were the words that broke me, a fragile truth, a shadow what we be. You whispered it so soft, but every syllable cut deep into me. Even when tomorrow comes and tries to stitch the pieces carefully, I'll still replay the sound, the words that broke me. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was something written long before that night. But even as you go, your echo lives in every memory, a shadow carved in pain. The words that broke me, those were the words that broke me, a quiet storm that tore our history. I try to close my eyes, but still the moment plays relentlessly. Even when the years drift on and heal the wounds that bleed so endlessly, I'll always hear your voice, the words that broke me. So let the silence fall on every truth we failed to set free, still echoing inside, the words that broke me.